Well, I remember going to the Singer Theater as a young kid. It was actually the first performance I ever saw with a trumpet player named Hannibal. He's an African-American composer, and he was commissioned to do a special piece with the then New Orleans Symphony. And the piece rings very clear in my memory because someone actually shot a gun during the piece as a part of the written music. It's a blink that they fired, but the shot sounds like an actual pistol being fired. And so I think it's the only piece of music I ever heard where a gun was fired in the middle of it. Yeah, I played at the Singer a few times. I did a concert for a jazz fest before Katrina that was produced by a really prominent producer, Mark Murphy, and a bunch of stellar folks were on that concert. And I had a good trumpet battle with my good friend Kermit Ruffins. That was actually during the time when we were just getting started with our trumpet battles. I think he's still a little sore from that event a couple of years ago.
You still battling with him?
Well, I don't know if you would really call them battles necessarily. I like to prefer to call them slaughters. And it's amazing to see him return back for more and more every year. But it's a lot of fun. People love it, and it was one of the most memorable occasions. On that concert also was Keith Richards, legendary guitarist, also Bonnie Raitt, wonderful blues singer, the Neville Brothers. It was kind of an all-star cast, and that film has been shown all around the world and on pay-per-view, and it was actually one of my first filming experiences like that, and so it all went down at the Singer Theater. The Singer Theater is a very prestigious hall in the city of New Orleans because of its size. When you reach a certain size, and typically it's over the 1,200 seated capacity, you have a certain critical mass. People who are coming to see a concert in that amount, they represent a certain section of the community. That means you've hit the tipping point. So if you can play the Singer Theater and sell it out in New Orleans, it's really a big deal, not just for New Orleans, but for the region. And people pay attention to that around the world when you do other venues, i.e. Carnegie Hall, whatever. So I would say the Singer Theater would be really like the Carnegie Hall of New Orleans because of the types of shows that it's done and also the capacity that it seats. I always loved when you went to the Singer and you looked up. I think everybody probably says this when they talk about the Singer, the way the ceiling was designed. It has a real magical look to it and the details around it. It's a very beautiful historic building even on the outside. And really when I remember driving down Canal Street as a kid and you would see the name on the marquee outside, it was really amazing to have a sense of something coming. That's important. And a lot of times the stuff that you would see on the Singer, it would be national and international folks coming to do something.